My roommate wore 3 pairs of jeans every single day. The reason behind this ended up making me sick. I packed up and moved into a student house for my first year of university. It was exciting. I lived with 6 other people and they were all super cool. But this one dude named Jack had a really bad odor all of the time. But none of us said anything. So it comes to the end of the year and since we all get on really well, we decide to move to a new place together. We move in to start the second year of uni, but this guy's smell is getting dramatically worse. I don't even know how to describe it, like a mixture of mold, old cheese, and body odor. It got so bad that none of us could eat in the same room as him, let alone sit next to him and actually have a conversation. What was also weird was that he used to wear 3 pairs of trousers at one time, like some jogging bottoms, some jeans, and then another pair of jeans on top. We ignored the smell for another year until it became too much. We all discussed the very obvious issue and after weeks of dropping hints, we decided that the guy he was closest to should tell him directly. So he did, and he was ignored completely. But then another issue arises. We not only get mice but a bed bug infestation. It was horrific. Our landlord called out an exterminator who had to go in all of our rooms to fumigate. Jack got pulled aside and spoken to individually. Everything seemed okay and they said they'd be back in 10 days to make sure it worked. Jack still smelt really bad, but that seemed like the least of our troubles. Then suddenly Jack disappeared, saying he had gone home for a break in the middle of the academic year. Anyways, the fumigators came back and me and 2 other girls were in the living room letting them do their thing. When the men come downstairs, I will never forget this conversation. Guy, have you noticed a strange smell about the guy in room 3? Me. Yes, since we've known him. Guy, how would you describe that smell? Girl, poop. Guy. Yep, we all went white and stared at each other in disbelief, thinking that he was trying to wind us up. But no, not only was his room crawling with bugs and all sorts, he was pooping in his room in 7 suitcases and using his curtains as toilet paper. The bathroom was next door to him. The men proceeded to bring down all the evidence and go through every item in the garden. They were clearly also in shock because they kept nervously laughing and gagging when they found a huge lump of turd or really badly stained jeans covered in poop. Since it's definitely not their job to dispose of all that, they left it all for us and in bags in our garden. The landlord tried to help us, but he was so disturbed and angry about the whole thing that he wasn't much help.